Hello, 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 everyone, and good morning to you all. My name is Ava, and this is Stitching in the Interlake. Sorry. Nom, 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 nom. Uh, anyways, I'd like to welcome you all here to my channel. My name is Ava, like I said, and I live in a very small town called Ericsdale, Manitoba, in Canada. And yeah, and this is a channel all about cross stitch and my life story and my sidekicks and just about life here in Manitoba. Absolutely, absolutely. So, what have I got here? This is what I'm working on, of course. I was going to say that today is the 7th of January 2025. Oh, I'll be so happy once this month is done. I tell you, I just want this month finished, just finished. Because January here in Manitoba is very cold. Now, that doesn't negate the possibility that February is just as cold. I'm just saying the coldest month is usually January. In February, March, we start to get into more of the storms. So, anyway, just a minute here. Let me see. I'm just looking here. Ooh, I can do this. I can do this. Yes, I can. So, oh, what happened to that one? Oh, come on. There, come on. There we go. I don't know. Something happened to that one. Anyway, yeah. So it's minus 28 today. It's supposed to be going up to minus 19 or minus 18, something like that. But it is supposed to be warming up the next couple of days. So I'm either going to go uptown tomorrow or I'm going to go on Thursday. And I've got those 2 packages to mail out. So I'm going to get them ready. And it's just because it's warmer and I can't, like I said yesterday, this body's not made for winter. And no no needle there. Oh, there we go. And so yeah, it's I just and Susie, my car Susie, which is a Suzuki, is also not made for winter. So I don't like to take her out in the cold. Jonah wanted to go out this morning, desperately wanted to go out this morning. I opened up the inside door and I had turned the outside light on and I had done that and he took one sniff. He stuck his nose out a little bit. Not going to do it. Nope, not spring yet. It's like the groundhog, right? And so anyway, he came back in. But I think what I'm going to do, whenever my credit card arrives, whenever that is, I think I'm going to order these guys one of these cat treadmills, the round ones. And because they're both desperately looking for a way to get rid of their energy. And they run around and run around and run around with the zoomies. So I think I'm going to get one of them. I'm not going to get a very big one. I mean, they go up to like $300-400. No, but I can't afford that. But I am going to get one of the cheaper ones, and hopefully they're on sale when it comes time for me to order. Whenever it is that my credit card makes an appearance. Even when, at the time, Walmart was supposed to send my replacement card back in November, that still has not arrived. Never mind the courier has not arrived. And so much for rapid courier service, if that's true. I don't like this needle. It's too big. It's like an 11 count needle. What's this one? I don't know about this one. Gotta see here. Oh, they're all 11 count. This one might be. Oh, I don't know where that one went. It flew off. Oh my gosh. I've got so many needles, but they're all for 11 count. And they don't go so well here through the 14 count. I'm going to show you something. Come on, get. Oh, come. No. Oh my gosh. Is it the cold that's making my fingers not usable? So after I'm done here and getting this to upload, I have to take the garbage and recycling out. And I do that every 2 weeks usually. Sometimes it goes 3 weeks, but yeah. So yesterday, remember that it was my day to work on the March barn. Excuse me. Ugh. Excuse me. Runny nose happens. So this is how far I got yesterday. I did great progress on that yesterday. And I also put these two up here, these stems. So when I work on this tomorrow, I'm going to be working more on the barn here. And maybe I can get the roof done tomorrow. And maybe along here. I'll see. But I enjoyed this yesterday. I really enjoyed this yesterday. Oops. Yeah, I enjoyed that yesterday. And this says tulips, if you don't know. Okay. And yes, I'm using a variegated because I like the look of the variegated. So, yeah. So I'm going to work on that. And if you're not sure, that's Stitching with the Housewives design. And I have, I don't know, let me see here. I have, both of them here. I gotta put these away. I finished January barn. And I had finished February barn. Okay. So I'm working on March, and maybe later on this year I'll work on another one. But I I'm just going to show you here what. What does it? Oh no, here it is. I thought maybe I had deleted it, but no. So that's what it looks like. So, and as you can see, I'm over here working on the roof of the barn. So I think I should be, nope, not quite done with the black. There'll be a little bit more black in there. So, and then today, because I alternate between the March barn and I am doing here, this is Treasure Hunt by Amy Stewart. It's on a 16 count. It's 2/1. It is a quick stitch max colors. Yeah, quick stitch max colors. So that's where I'm at. So I'm going to be perhaps working more along here, and I stitch how it comes, how the threads are. I am not one for stitching on the diagonal. I am not one for stitching royal rows. I am not one for, set this up, I just stitch how it comes. And I usually work with one thread and go and try to finish up as much as I can with it. So I go cross country, though not extreme cross country. So I don't go where I'm working on one end and work my way, like that I get over to the other end and the other edge. No. Or do all the black or all the blue or whatever it is. No. So, oops, come on. So, yeah. So, what I do is I alternate between those two because it gives me a break from the full coverage of the quick stitch of the treasure hunt to something that's a little bit easier. And then when I do my videos, I work on a printed one. So, and that gives me the break because I can't do a counted. I tried. I can't do a counted when I'm doing my videos. I just can't. So, news of the day. Breaking news. Breaking news. We have a resignation. As far as I'm concerned, dear sweet Justine, he can pack his bags today and I'll help kick him out the door. And don't let the door hit you on the way out. Now, some are saying that he's taken the easy way out. But he's still going to be in office. He could still be in office until the October election. Right? But now what they have to do is they have to do a voting amongst the liberal leaders, MPs, and all that to vote someone in to be representative of the Liberal Party, to be the head of the Liberal Party. Then it is later on that we do our voting. We don't vote for a prime minister here. We vote for our local MPs. So, and it goes by the number of votes. Okay. So we don't have anything on the ballot that says, you know, who do you want as prime minister? No. It goes on the majority vote. So, yeah. Which is good. Which is good. I have no complaints about that. It's I think it's a good system. It's the same one that's used in the UK, and so I'm okay with that. I just the one thing I wish that they would do is do what the States does every 4 years. None of this 5 years garbage, and dragging it out. No, 4 years, 4 years, and we have an election on the same day of the week of the month, that like how the States does it. That is one thing I wish we had. Absolutely. So now the race is on to find out who is. I just hope it's not Mark Carney. Oh my gosh. They call him Carnival Carney because he's a liar and a thief, and he's in Justine's back pocket. But all of them are that are in Parliament right now. They are all his. They're all in his back pocket, and it's just, yeah. So the thing is, it doesn't matter who gets in; they're going to be Justine 2.0. Different face, different name, but same attitude, same principles, same ideals. So, anyway, and what else is going on? There was a huge earthquake in on the border, really, between Nepal and Tibet. And it was a 7.1. And so far this morning, what I heard was 9 have been unalived. But that number is likely to rise. But I don't know about you, but I don't know. I guess maybe because I'm more into biblical prophecy and what is supposed to happen and what is happening. Oh, itchy nose. What is happening around the world. And it's like the last days are being played out. And I read the book of Daniel, the book of Revelation, um, many other books of the Bible, Ezekiel. and there's a lot of prophecy in there about what's going to happen in the last days. And believe me, all you have to do is look around and see, oh my goodness, we are in the last days. We are. Because it's just, you turn on the news and you watch that, and it's like, the one thing right now is in the book of Revelation, it talks about um, that there will be signs in the sun, the moon, and the stars. And also, there will be earthquakes in diverse places, and wars and rumors of wars. And believe me, there's a lot of war drums beating. And there are a lot of wars. But there are earthquakes. And then there's that, like volcanoes going off. And like, it's just like what's going on in Ethiopia. Like there's a volcano there in Ethiopia. And there were like hundreds of earthquakes, and people have just scattered. They've left the area. And it's like the volcano, it's not one of these high peaked volcanoes, I think. It's more of a level ground, but it's starting, like, it's all the lava and stuff is getting shot out. So eventually it's going to be a cone. And it's just unbelievable. And then, of course, don't forget that volcano now that they're saying off the coast of Oregon. And boy, if that goes, and there's scientists are figuring it's sometime this year. So I would not be living on the coast there. I'd be moving far inland. But then again, as soon as you go inland, there's all those volcanoes like Mount St. Helens, Mount Hood. I don't know what some of the others are, Mount Shasta. Then you're getting over there where um, the heck is it? San Andreas is. And then, of course, don't forget the one over there by um, the one there, Missouri, Tennessee, not Memphis. What the heck is it? We were right there. We were right there. And it was, well, that big one, anyways. Drawing a blank. Sorry. Drawing a blank. I'll remember. I know it. I know it. It's just, I'm drawing a blank right now. And I know that you're all yelling at me as to what it is. And I will. Where was I? Oh, up here. And it's okay. Like, I know what it is. I know what it is. It's oh my goodness. It caused back in 1811, 1812, when that one went, it caused the bells to ring in, and it actually caused that Liberty Bell in Philadelphia, is it? I think it's Liberty Bell, where it cracked. It rang so hard that it cracked the bell, and that was because of that earthquake, or several earthquakes there. It was a very, very strong earthquake. It's like I can see it. I know it starts with an M. I want to say Memphis Belle. I want to say Miami. I want to say, whatever it is. But it's right. Oh my gosh, I'm brain dead. No, I'm brain fried. So I'll know what it is. So I dragged my vacuum cleaner out. So I'm going to be doing that. I have dishes to wash. I have the garbage and recycling to take out. So I'm going to do all of that. And the first thing I'm going to do is take the garbage and recycling out. But there's been some crows and ravens out there that have, they've been on the road. There was one there this morning. I watched him, and he was just like, his wings were out like this, and he was just strutting out there onto the road. It was so funny to watch him. Like, he thought he was just, he spotted something, and he was just so proud of himself. And that, so, but yeah. So, and then the rest of the day, I'm going to stitch. I'm praying, I'm praying, I'm praying, I'm praying, I'm praying. My credit card comes in today. Like, this is ridiculous. This is, I got a message from Canada Post saying everything is back to normal. So, where is it? Where is it? I don't know. I don't know. So, I am looking forward to getting it, though. I am going to also make an appointment today for the end of January, if I can get it, to get my tooth pulled. And I will get that done. I want to do it right around payday. I think it's 29th. And that's when we get our cost of living increase. We'll see how much that is. So we do get an increase twice a year. I remember one year, like, it was only like 20 cents, something like that, 50 cents. Like, it was pathetic. It was just like, why bother? Like, I'm sure that's going to cover a lot of, the price of gas going up. And now our gas is approaching $1.50 again. The Havocine over there is $1.49.9. So, but the Domo or Tempo or whatever it is over here at the Ericsdale Plaza is $1.40, Juliet said. So I don't know what it is at the card lock, but I figure it'll be around $1.40. I'm thinking. I don't know. Anywho, that's where I'm at. I'm working on his hands here, right at the moment. So I'm all over the place. All over the place on this one. But I like it. I like it. And, you know, like, you might want to do what I do and do where you alternate projects from one day to the next. And something that isn't too difficult. I'm not one for all these games and all these temperature and all of that. No. No. Even the thought of it gives me a migraine. And yes, indeed, I do have a migraine in here. It's about a 1 to 2, somewhere around in there. Easily manageable. So, anyway, I guess that's it for today. Yes, and yes, and yes. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you. And so do I. And so does Jonah, who's up in the cat condo. And Ruthie, she's over, I think, on where I have my towels. And I have a blanket there for her, and she lays on that. So keeps the hair down to a minimum. So anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful day. And I guess hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Remember, on Sunday, there is a live from 12 noon to 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me that you would die on the cross for me so that my sins would be forgiven. And that's a prayer I pray for all of you as well. Okay, everybody, have a fantastic day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Doodle-oodles, everybody.